Welcome back to my second video. I wanted to start it on a Sunday, it's Sunday today, and I wanted to do like a vlog over the next couple of days. I've done some TikToks today of my new smoke screen that I got. The Age of the Primes is really cool. It's kind of like, well, it's like a redo of the Transformers Prime smoke screen, and it goes together really well with the rest of them. I've just transformed them all for a video. They're usually all in here. So what I need to do is transform them all back and then put them back in there, so I think that's what I'm going to do now. Well, I've just transformed Cliff Jumper, and I've got to say, he is one of my favourite designs from Transformers Prime, and I know he was only in one episode, well, one episode properly. I know he was a zombie in the other ones, but it's just, I just love this design. I used to have this figure when I was a kid, and I found it on Vinted for really cheap, so I decided to buy him again, and luckily this one, all the joints are nice and tight on it, maybe a bit too tight in some of them, but I'd rather them be too tight than too loose, because I know some can be floppy, and I hate floppy figures. And also, Ratchet, I never had him when I was a child, but I always wanted him when I was a kid, and it's so good to finally have him. And I know people hate the fake, like the fake chest pieces, but I kind of like them, to be honest, on some figures, like, especially this one. There's no way you can get him to look good without having a fake chest piece, and I know there's a version where he does have a real one, but I don't know, I just prefer it sometimes. Depends on the character, I suppose. So this happens every time I go to sort my figures out. It's either that one or that one. But luckily, I managed to get them all back in there, crammed quite tightly. Say hello, Tink. Yeah, it's looking quite full. I can have more space up here if I rearrange some of these. But yeah, I like how it looks. Transformers Prime ones are looking really good. And also, I do have a figure coming, which I'm not going to spoil because I'd like to keep it a surprise for a video. It's one that I would say I'd never really been interested in it until recently. And it's a good throwback to the first film. So, if you can guess what it is, I'd be very surprised. I'm going to keep it in the car mode as well. So if you can work out what it is, I'd be very surprised. And I can't wait to show you. I don't know when it's coming. It got dispatched yesterday, and it's currently Sunday, so it could be Tuesday when it comes. I'm going to record this over the next few days. But also, I just want to ask, how do people display the Titans? Because I've just got them like this, and I want them near my collection, but I don't know how I can like incorporate them into one like collection. Well, it's the next day, and the figure hasn't turned up yet. I'm sure it'll turn up tomorrow. Well, I'm hoping it is, but I thought today I'll show you like a little behind the scenes of how I do my TikToks, because I like to do the little edits on them, and I thought it'd be just cool to show you how I do them. So here I have a monitor, but I have it upside down, so there's no bezel on the bottom. It's not perfect, but you know, you can have like a good... If you see my TikToks, it looks alright. If I had like a wider monitor, it'd look a lot better, because some figures are taller than the monitor. But I just put Skywarp here just to, as in like an example, so I'd have it like this, and then I'd have the screen on in the background, and I think it looked pretty cool. But also, while I'm here, I'd like to just show the Skywarp off, because I just think it's so good. It's from maybe 2011 or 2009, I don't know. But it's a masterpiece, and I got it boxed, and the box is in here somewhere. I got it from my local toy shop, and I think it was about £60, I think. Oh no, I paid £50 for him, sorry. And it's just so good, like the jet, if I can get it off. The jet's just so clean underneath. Yeah, it's one of my favourite like jets in my collection, so I just wanted to show that off while I was doing an example of how I do my TikToks. But whilst I'm also in here, I'll show you some other things. So my partner collects like Disney dolls and Monster High and stuff like that, so she's got plenty of them, which if anyone's interested, I'd show you. But here's my other box of just my random Transformers pieces. So I've got like a stand for my Megatron. There's a Leader Class Sentinel Prime here, which I don't have on display just because his legs are really floppy and he can't stand up. I've got some accessories in here. I think that's a knockoff Bumblebee, but he didn't have a head, so I don't bother putting him on display. Got some other authentic figures in here, until I find somewhere to display them, but these are really cool. I really do like these. You know, he's not transformed properly, but yeah, I do really like these. I've also got, I can't remember his name, is it Payload or something like that, but he's missing the panels on his legs, which is quite annoying, but it's alright. I can still display him in robot mode pretty well. And then I've got a knockoff Legends Devastator, but he just falls apart, so I don't really bother even putting him on display. But yeah, there's some of the figures that I just kind of chucked in a box for now. There's the Lego ones in there, which I've kind of gone off a little bit. Bumblebee's good, so's Optimus Prime, but I don't know if I like displaying them. So that's like a little behind the scenes look at how I do my TikToks. I thought it'd be quite good for people to see who's been following me for a while on there, because I do have a few people who do comment quite regularly. So yeah, I just thought that'd be cool. So hopefully tomorrow that figure comes and I can show it off. If not, it'll probably be Wednesday, so we'll just see. I did want to get this video out for Wednesday. I was going to try upload every Wednesday, which I think would be quite good. So, but yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. So it's the next day and I finally got the parcel, so let's open it up and I can show you what figure it actually is inside. So, been wrapped up pretty well. And it's even come with the instructions as well. So there's Bumblebee. So that might be a little hint to who this actually is. I'll just pop this on the side. It's quite big actually. I thought it was a very deluxe size. It's quite big. So it needs all putting together, but it's the tow truck from the first film. I think they call him Long Arm. So there's the instruction books. So I'll just see if I can pop him back together. So he's not perfect at the moment, but I'll figure it out soon. But this little hook goes into the back, and like in the film when he's getting dragged along in the big fight at the end. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to transform him, then I'll show you what he looks like all transformed up. But yeah, I've got him all transformed up here, and he actually looks really good, to be fair. Looks a lot better than I thought it would, and he's quite a lot bigger than I thought. He's quite cool actually. I did intend to keep him in the tow truck mode, so I think I will, because I like the little scenery with the Bumblebee hanging off the back. So it will be staying in the tow truck mode. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put him in my cabinet. So that's the next thing, transform him back to a truck and find a place in the cabinet for him. But yeah, I just wanted to show what it looked like. It's a shame we didn't actually get to see him in the actual film, but I think he was in the comics. So, but yeah, really cool. So that is him back in the pickup truck, or the recovery truck. Very wide. And I really do like the Bumblebee on the back. And then I also do like the fact that Michaela is actually driving it as well. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to have to find somewhere to put in my cabinet, which will probably be quite hard to do. So let's see if we can find a home for him. So I think that's where he's going to live now. I might even just turn him back into a robot and display him like that. But yeah, I do really like it. So that'll do for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you liked it. It's very different to what I've done before. I've not really done like a vlog style of a few days before. So I started this on a Sunday, I finished it on a Tuesday. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what we do in the next video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.